it easy. You'll live longer.
Come on, will you?
You're a nervous man, Boyle.
Hello?
Did I interrupt anything?
Yeah. The exotic Russian tour guide is about to expose the CIA's top agent. It could start World War III.
There's just been a burglary homicide on Oak Drive, not too far from you.
World War III can wait, but I still have to get a babysitter. What's the address? Callahan, Valley Advocate.
Make sure everything's taken care of for me, okay? Hi.
Hi.
Callahan, are you working undercover?
For $62.50, I went to court and got my maiden name back.
You're kidding.
Oh, I kind of like it. What do you think?
Callahan, I think I like it.
Good. I don't want to spring for another $62.50. Oh, boy. What happened?
Looks like the owners walked in before the burglars were finished.
I'll tell you what it looks like. Who were they?
Sam and Linda Hamner, they own the Golden Rooster.
Oh, that restaurant in Encino.
Sergeant. Excuse me, dear.
Miss Callahan.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Okay. Did you see the number they did on the front door? I thought burglars used things like credit cards to break in.
Well, this one must have had lousy credit. Couldn't get a card.
Are you finished here?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Did you turn on the dishwasher?
I don't even do dishes at home.
Want to grab a cup of coffee?
Oh, no thanks.
Mike, the dishwasher's still warm. And look at this. 3 glasses for 2 people. They must have had a visitor, and someone they knew well enough to have a drink.
So?
I don't know any woman who would wash anything by hand if there was room left in the dishwasher.
Well, the glasses got dirty after the dishwasher was turned on.
And the dishwasher is still warm. So the glasses were washed within the last hour.
But the Hamners were killed just about an hour ago. Maybe the burglars washed the glasses?
That's very neat. I wonder if they do windows. The Valley Advocate, Kate Callahan speaking.
You wrote the article about Sam Hamner's death.
Yes, I did.
I have some information for you.
Who is this?
Meet me by the swings at Oakdale Park in half an hour.
How will I know who you are?
A half hour. Kate Callahan?
Yes. And you are?
Sherry. I work at the Golden Rooster. Guess that's all you need to know.
Well, what did you want to tell me?
Can we walk?
Oh, of course.
When you talk to a reporter, it's like talking to a psychiatrist or a priest, isn't it?
No, not exactly.
Oh, I thought that they couldn't tell you. I thought they couldn't make you tell where you got your information.
Well, only if it's clearly specified to be off the record.
You sure about that?
Yeah, sure.
Well, then I guess what I have to say is off the record.
Okay, off the record.
Sam and me, we were pretty tight, you know. We were having an affair.
It happens.
It's not like he was going to leave his wife. I mean, I don't go around busting up marriages. But it was more than just a casual relationship with Sam. I really cared for him.
That's not exactly the kind of story I'm looking for.
Good. Last week, Sam and I were having dinner downtown in a restaurant, and this guy comes up to the table. The guy from back east. Anyway, he comes over and he hands me $50 and says, go powder for half an hour.
And you think this man had something to do with Sam's death?
When I came back to the table, the guy was gone. Sam was really angry.
What about?
Well, I figured that, you know, it had to be the gambling.
Gambling?
Yeah, at the Golden Rooster upstairs in the banquet room. You didn't know? God, there's spots all over the valley.
Do you mean that, like, craft tables and blackjack and that?
Yeah. Anyway, the gambling started out small. Nice, cozy operation. Then it seemed like somebody moved in on Sam. I figured that it was that guy. He probably wanted to raise his stake, and Sam wouldn't go for it.
Are you saying you think he murdered Sam?
Either that or he had it done. Chances are all the other setups went along with it. But when Sam refused, he could really be stubborn. Well, they made an example of him to keep the others in line.
Sure, you have to tell this to the police.
Oh, no, not me.
Well, if you don't go to the police, I will.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that. Just remember, this is off the record.
Good morning, Chris.
Oh, boy.
What's the matter?
How strange. I'm having deja vu, this whole place. Feels kind of like I'm being called down to the principal's office.
Did that happen to you often?
No, I was usually an innocent bystander.
No, I'll bet you were. Anyway, Jeff's an okay guy. He's more like one of the boys. Let's hit it. Hi, Jeff.
Hi. Come on in. And you must be the reporter Mike told us about.
How do you do?
Hello. This is Harold Orr.
You're not a principal, are you?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, inside joke.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Mike said that you had something to tell us about gambling.
Uh-huh. Right here in the valley. It's the Golden Rooster, a restaurant.
In Encino. I've been there. I've never seen any gambling.
Well, I guess they'd have to be a little cautious, especially with an assistant district attorney on the premises.
And they were less cautious with you.
Well, I didn't actually see anything, but it's in the banquet room. I mean, they have a regular casino.
Mike said that someone told you about the gambling.
Yes, that's correct.
This person ever mention a Vincent Cooley?
No, just about some other man from the East who talked to Sam Hamner. My source thinks he was involved in the gambling as well as the murder.
Who is your source?
Oh, I told you Kate isn't willing to reveal that information at this time.
What you're telling us is hearsay.
Hearsay? What do you mean by that?
We have to interview this person directly.
But I'm a reporter. That information is privileged.
We understand your position. I want you to understand our position. We must speak to the source.
Well, that is impossible.
I'm afraid that you're going to have to make it possible, or find yourself in contempt.
Oh, come on now. What are you going to do? Put me on the rack to make me talk?
Harold Orr is Judge Harold Orr.
What are you trying to spring here, Jeff?
Sit down, Mike. Stay out of this for your own good.
When I told Kate to come in to see you, I had no idea
Sergeant!
you were... Sergeant? What's going on, Jeff?
You will be working under my jurisdiction. You have officially been assigned to this office.
I'm working for you?
Until this investigation is over.
What investigation?
The grand jury is currently in session. As a consequence, you're withholding evidence, and I can hold you in contempt of court.
You can't be serious.
And the state will be forced to carry out the sentence.
But my source insists on anonymity.
I've set your hearing in my court for 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I suggest you bring an attorney.
Kate, I'm sorry. What happened to you?
Oh, you came out fine. Working with the big boys now. Probably on your way to making lieutenant. Are you sure you want to be seen here with a potential convict?
Kate, explain the problem to your source. I'm sure nobody wants you to go to jail.
But the police will give you protection.
Oh, sure, I've seen their protection. Look, the only reason I am still here is because I'm too scared to skip town. If I didn't show up for work, well, that's all I need.
But if you talk to the police and they end up getting this man, you won't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, and if they don't?
Sherry, listen to me. If you don't go to the police, I'll be behind bars tomorrow.
I am real sorry about Sam. I'm real sorry about you. I just don't want to be real sorry about me. Nope. No, I can't help you. Well, at least they didn't send the posse to get me.
Yeah.
They were going to send the posse, weren't they?
Well, the DA has the regulations.
Right. Thanks, Mike.
We raided the Golden Rooster last night.
You did? Well, then why am I going? You don't have to tell me. You didn't find anything. No gambling.
No gambling. Must have cleaned the place out after the owner was killed.
Not quite like the movies, is it?
Hello, Jenny.
What you got?
Kate Callahan.
Got it. Oh, I'll be all right. I'm a big girl.
We got a fancy woman.
I could kill her. Oh, the music. Yeah. Kind of loud.
I'm not staying in this hole.
My name is Kate Callahan.
And they jammed me in here on a bum rap. You know, they said I tried to stick my old man. Come here.
I beg your pardon?
Come here.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just sit down.
I'll tell you what really happened. See, if I had a knife, I would have ripped him wide open. He's messing around with some tramp. But when I get out of here, I am going to kill both of them. You know, I killed this hooker in San Diego. You're gonna turn that thing on! So what are you in here for?
Oh, I just didn't want to tell the district attorney something that he wanted to know, that's all.
Oh, yeah? Hey, well, that's good. That's real good. 'Cause I can't stand snitches. You know? We're gonna be friends.
And smog.
Oh, but Josh, there are colors. I mean, there's a blue sky, there's green grass, there's a red car, there's a little green car.
In there, it's gray. Everything is gray. Oh, Josh, it was horrible. There's nowhere to turn. There's no way out. I was only in there for one night, and I gave up hope. With every hour that goes by, you die a little more inside.
You'll feel better after you write about it.
Yes, but not yet. I don't want to put my source in jeopardy.
That's your decision, but you've only got 3 days. You don't come up with some corroboration they can use instead of your source. Back in you go.
Josh, there's no way they're going to get me back in there. Not on my life. Not on my life.
Why, Carl? Why did the police raid the Golden Rooster?
Somebody must have tipped off the cops, Mr. Cooley. No, I guess some big loser just wanted to get even.
I don't think so, Carl. Take a look at that.
Kate Callahan, the reporter for the Valley Advocate, stated that her silence was helping to protect her source from the hands of organized crime.
And that sounds like it had to come from one of our employees. Who talked to her?
You just put me in as bartender 2 months ago. Everybody there seems solid.
Yes, Carl, but one of them isn't.
You want me to talk to them?
No. No, I will see to it that all of them are paid a visit.
Well, looks like they're still in business.
I'm glad they are. They have terrific barbecued lobster.
But who's keeping it open? In the food business, the suppliers expect cash on delivery, and the owner was killed.
Maybe the place has been sold.
In 2 days? Let me see.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Have you got the right check?
What check you talking about?
Yeah, for a corporation. It's the right check. Yes?
I'd like to talk to you.
Who are you?
Now look, let's not make this difficult. This thing is not going to keep us out. So I'll open the door.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Sit down. I'd like to talk about current events. According to the newspapers, some very heavy dudes have moved into the valley recently. I mean, they say there's even gambling going on here.
I don't even know why you're talking to me. I just work at the Rooster, that's all.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That was really terrible what happened to Sam Hammer. But the way the world is these days, that sort of thing could happen to someone else. I mean, if this lady reporter is right, and there are some bad guys out there, well, I wouldn't want to make them angry. Would you? Thank you.
Kate, what are you doing here? Well, I just wanted to say I appreciate what you did. You stuck by your word.
You know, you're still all I've got.
Yeah, well, aside from thanking you, I wanted to warn you. They came by my apartment.
They? Who were they?
I don't know. But I'm not talking anymore. I'm in enough trouble already.
Sherry, you've got to tell me what happened.
They talked to me, okay?
That's all?
Was enough. Look, it was just a warning, but I'm splitting.
You can't just run away. You'll only have to keep on running.
Yeah, maybe keep on living. See ya.
Where are you going?
Well, I've got a friend who's got a cabin up in Red Box Canyon.
Oh, but that's absurd. You can stay with me.
This is the worst place for me to be. Kate, look, they read your name in the paper. Whoever you're talking to, whatever you're doing, be careful.
Sherry, listen to me. If I don't come up with something in the next couple of days, I go back to jail to stay.
Well, you might be better off in jail than you would be if those guys come down on you.
Excuse me. Hello, I'd like to see Mr. Lassen, please.
Well, he's not here right now. Can I help you?
Well, I just wanted to find out about the Laurel Corporation.
And what would you like to know?
Well, this was the address listed for the Laurel Corporation.
Are you from the post office?
Oh, no, I just wanted to find out what the corporation does, what kind of business.
Sorry, Ralph handles all that himself. Those are his own personal properties. Have a seat. Should be here any minute.
What kind of properties does the corporation own?
All kinds. Shopping centers, restaurants, private homes, all leased out by Ralph. Here, let me show you.
Golden Rooster. I thought it was owned by Sam Hamner.
No, he leased the property. When he died, the lease reverted to the corporation. Oh, Ralph decided to keep it open. There he is right now.
Excuse me. Mr. Lassen.
Yes.
I'm Kate Callahan with the Valley Advocate.
Well, I usually talk to Josh about my ads.
I wanted to ask you about the Golden Rooster.
Excuse me, I am going to be very busy.
Oh, that's okay. I'll wait out here. How long does he usually stay very busy?
Yes? Okay, I'll tell her. He'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Oh. I didn't expect such a quick answer.
I don't want to hear that. You tell Al to take care of it, you hear me? I don't know when I'll be back. I'll call you next week.
She's asking about Sam. She knows something. And I'll let you become part of our organization 3 months ago. You said I was buying protection. I want protection.
But protection, Ralph, that's a very tough word between partners. And besides, what that reporter has on us isn't going to hurt us.
You're going to have to shut down.
Ralph, will you relax? Now, just because something unfortunate happened to Sam Hamner...
I don't want to hear about it.
I made sure the Golden Rooster was clean, Ralph. The police have no handle on gambling in the valley.
I don't want them to find one. All that property where the gambling is going on is in my name. I'm exposed and you're not. This whole thing has gotten out of hand.
It's expanded, Ralph. That's what businesses are supposed to do. And yours went from a lousy $3 grand a week to, what was it last week, 20?
There was no trouble before.
Oh, growth brings problems, Ralph. Now, come on, go back to your office. You got a real estate business to run. I'll worry about this. That's what I'm here for. Well?
Excuse me. You know, I've never been here before, and I was wondering if you were going inside. Could I go inside with you?
You're a working girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, gee, no. Not that kind of work.
Too bad. You could make a fortune.
Oh, thank you for the compliment. Can I still go inside with you?
Sure.
Oh, great.
Come on.
You're a great guy.
Oh, sure. You need chips?
Oh, money.
Only for nine is a point. That easy, 10, that's a field roll 10, and 10 is a roll.
$5 minimum. First time for the lady.
Somebody I know. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. But it has been 2 hours. How long does it take to get a search warrant?
Depends on the judge.
Let's hit it, Jeff.
Police, what's wrong?
We have a warrant to search your house. Take it.
Where are you going?
You just stay right here.
Will someone please tell me what's going on?
And you are?
Bishop, Phil Bishop.
Good. Step this way, sir.
Check upstairs. Where is everything?
What thing? What are you looking for? What's this search warrant for?
Where is everybody?
My family's in San Francisco. They'll be back next week.
There seems to be a mistake.
Well, this certainly has.
Mr. Bishop, is it?
Yes.
May I speak with you a minute? I guess someone.
Let's go, fellas. Get out of here.
I just don't understand. Why, it was here. I saw it. There were tables and people and... Oh, come on now. I didn't make that up.
I don't think so. And neither does Fisher.
I wanted to do something about it. Question the people.
Who? The DA's office is in a lot of trouble for what we just did here.
Then you do something.
Kate, do you remember what you said about me making lieutenant? Well, this will have me back pounding a beat at Lincoln Heights.
You filled this out. I want your name on it when the DA reads it.
What are you going to do now?
That's up to you. We can't do any more without a corroborating witness. You've got 16 hours.
I'll tell you, I don't want another day like this one.
Mr. Lassen,
What are you doing here?
I just want to talk to you, Mr. Lassen.
Talk to the lady. I don't know what you've got on him, but whatever it is, after what he did to me on the course, he deserves it.
Will you excuse me, Jim? Come on.
With me, will you?
Nice meeting you.
Yes, my pleasure.
Come on.
I'm coming.
What is it you want from me?
Yesterday, I wanted to know what the Laurel Corporation had to do with the Golden Rooster and the gambling. Well, I found out.
What is it you think you found out?
2 of the properties owned by your corporation have had gambling on the premises, and you can't deny you knew about it. I saw you there. And you saw me. Remember the house on Landale?
Not the house, the one they raided, but they didn't find anything? Well, let me tell you something. Phil Bishop is very angry about that, and he's thinking about suing.
The gambling is just part of it, Mr. Lassen. There's more.
Listen, young lady. You have been making libelous statements, and if you don't drop this pointless crusade, I'm going to sue hell out of you and your newspaper.
Then you consider murder pointless.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Sam Hamner.
Sam walked into a burglary.
Oh, come on. We both know that's not the way it happened.
This conversation is over. Excuse me.
It always starts small, doesn't it? A little illegal gambling. What harm could that do? But Sam Hamner found out about it, didn't he?
Leave me out of your fantasy.
I am not dealing with fantasies. I'm dealing with reality. The reality of my going to jail. Now look, Mr. Lassen, I know you don't give a damn about me, but do yourself a favor. The district attorney's office is already into this. Jeff Fisher is handling the case. Just in case you come to your senses.
That lady reporter came to see me again. Look, she says the district attorney is starting an investigation. Now, we cannot go on with this. It's much too dangerous.
Ralph, we know that. After the raid, we closed down everything.
Does that include that bar on Tarzana?
Everything, Ralph. I do not want to take any more chances than you do.
Oh. Well, I'm very relieved. I'm glad it's over.
For now.
No, not for now. For good.
No, Ralph. You have no choice. As soon as the dust from this settles, we'll be back in business. We do not fold because there's a little pressure.
I'm talking about a little pressure. She's talking about Sam's murder.
What has that got to do with us?
I think you know what it has to do with you.
Oh, now it's you. Ralph, I thought we were partners.
All I know about Sam's what I read in the paper.
Well, it's time we stop playing games then, Ralph. Something bad happened to Sam because he didn't want the partnership. Are you telling me you don't want the partnership?
Oh, pardon me, Mr. Cooley.
Ralph, why don't you go think over what we just talked about?
I just thought you should know. Sherry, one of the waitresses at the Rooster's, gone.
Since when?
Well, she had a couple of days off. She was supposed to come back to work today, but she didn't show up. I called, there wasn't any answer, so I went over to her place to check it out. She left 2 days ago.
That must have been right after we talked to her.
All right, then it figures she's the one that this reporter's protecting.
Maybe. I talked to some of the others. Now, they think it's just that Sherry's been very upset about Sam's death.
Oh. What does she look like, this Sherry?
Early 40s. She's about 5'4", 5'5".
She got brown hair?
Yeah.
I knew it. The night I put the squeeze on Sam, she was with him. That girl can make me. Thank you, Carl. I want to make very sure this waitress doesn't create any problems for us. And let's get rid of that reporter, too. Make it look like an accident.
Sure.
I've counseled my client to talk to you about his involvement in a local gambling operation.
It's a wise decision. But there's more than gambling to talk about, isn't there?
Well, this all seemed to get out of hand when Vincent Cooley came in.
Why don't you tell us about it?
I kept knocking on doors till I found you.
Well, I told you I wasn't going to talk anymore. I mean, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I got your note.
What note?
When I got home, there was a note. Oh, my God. They wrote the note.
They followed you here? Was it the bedroom? No, this is just one room. That's the back door. Come on.
Accident, remember?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Move.
It went out around the turn.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, I'm going.
Faster, come on.
Go ahead, man. Here we go.
Come on, get up.
Freeze! Get out of the car. Get out. Stuff you got. Come on. Billy. Get over there.
What are you doing here?
I'm following you, same as they were.
You were what? You were following me.
It's Fisher's orders. We have to get to your source.
This is me, Mike. Me. I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend, and you're my friend. But if I would have asked you who your source was, you wouldn't have told me, right?
No. And it's the last time I ever tell you anything. This is it, baby. This is the end.
Kate!
I'm running and I lost my sweater. What did I do with it?
Kate!
Stop it.
Come here.
What did I do with it?
Kate! Come on, will you hear me out? I had no choice. How you doing?
Fine.
You gonna stay mad at me forever?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, you should think about the fact that my bringing Sherry in to testify gave you an end to your story. You didn't have to write it in jail.
You do have a point there.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make it up to you. I'll buy you a drink.
You're not serious. Really? You really mean that? You'll buy me a drink just because I got a little angry with you?
Well, Kate, our friendship really means a lot to me, and if I could kind of glue it back together by buying you a drink...
It's a deal.
Well, that's great. Got change for $1?
Next on A&E, Donald Sutherland and Terry Garr star in the John Steinbeck classic, The Winter of Our Discontent. Next.